I always naively thought. The shower head in his bathroom was broken. Until I got a big belly. Broke the good thing between him and his good brother. I just realized. My life has been completely bought out by 500,000 bride price. The year I met Shinsu, I happened to be 30 years old. Standing on the threshold of 30, no matter how hard I work, in the eyes of relatives back home, I'm just a slow seller. Parents urging, the strange eyes of the people around you, like an airtight net. It took my breath away. Just as I was about to compromise with reality, when finding anyone to make do with it, and there he was. It was a blind date introduced by the family. The first time I saw him, I even have low self-esteem. He is too clean, white shirt spotless, nails trimmed neatly and round, gentle conversation, smile like there are stars in your eyes. Here most men are unkempt, haven't met yet. I'm in a hurry to ask if you can have a second child. In the matchmaking market, Shinsu is simply an outlier. Miss Lin, if you feel cold, put on my coat. That was our third date. I have my period in winter. He carefully noticed my discomfort. Not only did he hand over the coat, he also poured hot water at the right temperature from the thermos cup. I fell. I told my best friend Xiaoya, I think God has finally opened his eyes. I made up for the pain I suffered in the first half of my life. Xiaoya looked at Chunsu in the photo, frowned. Shanxian is such a superb man, 32 years old and still single. Are you sure he's okay? I was just immersed in Xingfuli, laugh and joke. People have high eyes. It is better to lack than to abuse, not like those ordinary people. Shinsu is so kind to me. And they really respect me, never exceed the rules. Love for half a year, we just hold hands and hug. I occasionally hint at wanting to go further. He always gently touched my head and said shallow. I want to put the best, save the time until the wedding day. I am a traditional person. I want to give you the best respect. Me at that time, I foolishly thought this was the so-called gentleman, and I was so moved. When talking about marriage, Shinsu's parents are too enthusiastic about me. The first time I went to his house, Granny-to-be took my hand, tears are swirling in the eyes. Our family is Shuniai. It's rare to meet a girl you like, as long as you are willing to marry. We agree to any conditions. They gave me 500,000 bride price. In that third-tier city, this is a sky-high price. My parents laughed from ear to ear. My neighbors say I'm lucky. But I look at the numbers in my passbook, but there is a faint unease in my heart. The money is so nice. It's not like marrying a daughter-in-law. It's like buying out something. After receiving the certificate, because the new house is still ventilated, Shinsu suggested that I live at my parents' house first, wait until the wedding is over before moving in together. I agree. At that time Xiaoya still jokingly sent me a message. He didn't touch you for a long time. Could it be gay? There are a lot of fraudulent marriages now. I threw my phone on the couch in anger. I replied that you are just jealous of me, but the thorn in my heart was pierced. To test that terrible conjecture, on a Friday night, I went to Chinsu's apartment without saying hello. He is taking a shower. I sat on the sofa waiting for him. I walked into the bathroom of the master bedroom board. I want to touch up my makeup. That's when I saw the shower head. The shower head is unscrewed. There's only one hose left. There is also a strange metal nozzle added to the nozzle. I don't know what that's for. Although I am 30 years old, but in some ways pure as white paper. I thought it was broken, or when he comes out of the sewer program. See me in the bathroom. His face turned pale. But he quickly adjusted his expression. Come and hold me. His voice was a little shaky. Why did you come without saying hello? That night, maybe to hide his guilt. Or maybe I deliberately teased because of Xiaoya's words. He finally didn't reject me. That was our first time. Without the tenderness and passion I imagined, he seemed to be completing a difficult task. Didn't even kiss me. Although the lights are off. But I could feel his body stiffening. Eyes are empty. After finishing, he quickly rushed into the bathroom, washed for a long time. I lay in bed, looking at the ceiling, comforts myself. Maybe he's just too tired. Maybe we're not used to it yet. 2 months later, I'm pregnant. Look at the 2 bars on the pregnancy test stick. I was so excited that I cried. I think it's stable. We had a baby. Those strange estrangements will eventually disappear. When Shen Su heard the news, it's complicated, seemed relieved, and with some unspeakable fanaticism. Just have children. He was mumbling something to himself. Hold me tight. It was the most peaceful period of our relationship. Until that day, I got a call from the hospital. Ms. Lin, your maternity checkup. Blood screening has some questions about TPA indicators. It is recommended that you come to the hospital for re-examination ASAP. The doctor's words were like thunder. I'm confused. My life circle is clean. Except for Chan-su, there is no one else. I have the test sheet. Trembling, he took a cab to his apartment. I want to hear him explain. Maybe it's a misdiagnosis. Maybe he didn't understand before. I'm even making excuses for him. That was 3 p.m. Working hours. I opened the door with a spare key. There are 2 pairs of men's shoes in the entrance. A pair belongs to Chan-su. I also know the other pair. It belongs to his good brother Ale. Ale often comes to our house for dinner. Tall and handsome. Every time you come you are polite to me. Call me sister-in-law. The bedroom door was open. I didn't push it away. Because I heard voices. That sound, it was me that night. Never heard from Chan-su's mouth. Depressed, emotional, drowning gasps. Sister-in-law is pregnant. When are you going to leave? It was Ale's voice with a hint of jealousy. The child is born away. My parents only want grandchildren. Wait until he gives birth. Gave the money away. This is 500,000 dowry, isn't it, just to buy one? What are you in a hurry? Chan-su's voice was cold and unfamiliar to me. Then he is now. Allah still hesitated. Forget about that night, to reassure him. How disgusted I was to touch him. I stand at the door. The test sheet in my hand was grabbed out of the water. The world collapsed at that moment. It turns out that his tenderness is acting, his respect is disgust. That 500,000 dowry, it's really a buyout fee. And the marriage I am proud of, just an orchestrated romance scam. What am I? I am the fig leaf of their love. It's a tool that can be thrown away at any time. And I opened the door. The 2 people on the bed parted in a panic. Chan-su was first terrified when he saw me. Subsequently, it turned out to be a kind of calm. You heard it all. He pulled the covers over him. There is no guilt in my eyes, only impatience to be disturbed. I threw the lab sheet in his face. Chan-su, you really? But he's not looking at me. Didn't apologize to me. He turned his head, staring at Allah, who was huddled in the corner of the bed. Where did this disease come from? Where did this disease come from? Chan-su grabbed Ali's neckline like crazy, dragged him out of bed. The sound was as sharp as a fingernail across a blackboard. It was the hysteria of being betrayed. Didn't you say I was the only one? You swear your circle is clean. You went to find someone else behind my back, didn't you? Is it the college student from before? You talk. Bring your life back to me. Ale was so scared that he was incoherent, naked in that embarrassing explanation. The 2 scuffled together, shove and abuse each other. Look at this scene, and I thought it was hilarious. How absurd. I am his wife, was diagnosed with the disease while pregnant with his child, and he's fighting for chastity right now, fighting with another man. In this room, I'm like a clown who has strayed into a circus, looking at 2 naked men. It's their love and hate. The stomach turned upside down. I don't want to stay another second. Disgusting. I spit out 2 words coldly. Take out the recorded phone in your pocket. Shake it, turn around and leave. The moment I turned around, Chan-su seemed to suddenly remember my existence, or rather it reminds me of my stomach, the chip he used to hand over to his parents. He pushed Ale away, rolling and crawling over, and he grabbed my wrist. The anger on his face instantly switched to begging. The speed of this face change makes me think he's scarier than a ghost. Shan, don't go. Where's the baby? He's staring eagerly at my belly. I'm mania. Did the doctor say something was wrong with the child? As long as you block, the child can still be healthy. Right, I tried to shake him off, but he was holding on. Humble but disgusting calculation. Lin Qian, I beg you, you gave birth to the child. As long as it is a son, I'll give you 1 million. Number 1, 50 million. We will divorce immediately after birth. I will not delay your remarriage. The child belongs to my parents. You take the money and leave. Okay, listen, this is the perfect husband I've chosen so many times. At this point, it wasn't my body he was worried about, not the anger of being betrayed. It's not even his own illness. It's the one that allows him to complete the task of inheritance. Let him continue to be in this society. Children pretending to be normal. Tears finally flowed, not because of sadness, it was despair. I'm watching this out of fear and greed, and the man with the twisted face. With all his strength he shook his hand away. Chan-su, be your spring and autumn dream. I aborted the baby. Even if the doctor says there is a chance of blocking, even that little life already have a heartbeat in my body. I can't take it. I can't let my children shed the blood of this devil. Can't let him become a victim of this dirty scam. The day of the surgery, after anesthesia, I was lying in a hospital bed. I feel like a part of my body is empty forever. I sue for divorce. Pulled out the recording and medical report. Chen Su's parents came to the hospital to make trouble. Call me evil. Said I broke their incense. The once kind mother-in-law pointed my nose. Call me a broken shoe that doesn't know what to do. I looked at their hideous faces. It's funny. This is the so-called scholarly family, the so-called decent family. Now I'm even more afraid of Chinese New Year. Relatives don't know the inside story. I only know that I flash marriage and flash divorce. Talking behind my back about my personality problems. Can't keep a good man. I can't explain it. Can't explain. And I'm just going to say this, not for sympathy. I just want to tell everyone who is still longing for marriage, distraught girls being urged by their families. Never because of your age. Believe in the sudden perfection. If unfortunate encounter, trust your instincts. Believe in your doubts under the shower. Believe your best friend's jokes. Don't be like me. Buy this lesson with a lifetime of shadows.